Let's see if it's coming on. Is it working? Let's go ahead and start on the assumption that it is. Hello, everybody. Sorry I'm about 5 minutes late. I was getting my notification for YouTube ready, and I realized I could just post that once I'm a little bit into the stream. But anyway, if you're here on the first day, thank you for joining me on what is the day 1 of my Soulsborne marathon, which means, of course, we're going to be starting with Demon Souls. I'm going to jump over to the Twitch website to make sure that everything's up and running just fine. Oh, better turn off this computer's PC. This computer's audio, that is. Okay, seems like it's working. For people unacquainted with this game, I'm going to let this opening movie play out a bit. And kind of get my coffee ready anyway. So let's go ahead and have a watch without me interrupting it, eh? Suppose I can talk a little bit about this game if you're unfamiliar with it. So Demon Souls came out in 2009 and was made by From Software. This was before the success of Dark Souls. It's kind of critically unplayed, although it did develop quite a cult following. Dark Souls is where the series really blew up, though. And, yeah, if you haven't played this one and you own a PS3, there's really no reason not to, especially if you love the Souls series. My alarm's still going. I'll be right back. Game Universe stops the live stream and turns them into videos. What do you mean by that? Okay. Something fixed itself? Okay. Well, good. Alright, well, let's go ahead and start up and create our character. And if the stream is healthy, maybe once I get my coffee going, I'm going to send the update video onto YouTube. And I suppose I'll make a tweet about it as well. Let me open up my Twitter. Good morning, sunshine. Hello, time is candy. I know who you are. Okay. I'm gonna move my camera so even if I'm like kind of perched forward like this, you can still see me. Does that work? Okay, seems like it's good. Think I'll change my name so you know. Okay. Yeah, as I said, I'd be playing these games looking for some co-op, but the Demon Souls servers are shut down. But I'm not gonna spend a lot of time on character customization. I'm gonna at least change the hair and the hair color. There's not really any good options here, so I'm gonna give him just kind of this scraggly... we'll give him scraggly... What's my hair? Closest color to my hair. I guess this is kind of decently close. In fact, is there anything? Okay, alright, this is sort of close to my hair, so we're just gonna do that. Ugh. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna go with this one. From the West, like me. Enter his name. Okay, oh man, I forgot this old way of typing. I actually got really good at it back in the day. Okay. think we're ready. So again, there's going to be a little cutscene that plays out, which during which I'm going to post that I'm live onto YouTube. And also...
King Aland XII, by channeling the power of souls, brought unprecedented prosperity to his northern kingdom of Boletaria. That is, until the colorless deep fog swept across the land. Boletaria was cut off from the outside world, and those who dared penetrate the deep fog never returned.
That tweet was almost exact, except that I linked my Twitter and not my Twitch.
Broke free from the fog and told the world of Boletaria's plight.
Okay, let's try that again. Now live for day 1 of the Soulsborne Marathon.
And that a colorless fog had swept in, unleashing terrible demons.
Twitch.tv, not Twitter.
And claim their
/ ShaneBrained.
Those who lose their souls also lose
Tweet
their
that.
minds. The mad attack the sane, and chaos reigns.
Okay.
Valorfax spoke of the
How's the sound working out, by the way?
Souls.
Everything okay on that front?
Each time a demon claims a human soul, the
Good, my
demon's
coffee's
own
ready.
soul is invigorated by the life force.
Guess I'll make some extra.
And the power of a mature demon's soul is beyond human imagination. The legend spread quickly. Mighty warriors were drawn to the accursed land, but none have returned. Fior of the Twin Fangs, Yurt the Silent Chief, Sage Urbane, Skurver the Wanderer, the Sixth Saint Astraea and her knight Garl Vinland, and Sage Frake the Visionary. The colorless deep fog slowly creeps beyond Boletaria's borders. Humankind faces a slow.
My coffee's ready here in the background.
The deep fog will eventually
so
swallow all lands near and far.
What we have is a evil deep fog.
But Boletaria has one final hope.
Okay, good. That's posted.
A lone warrior who has braved.
Why did my
the
thumbnail work?
fog. Has the land found its savior? Or have the demons found a new slave?
Okay. Alright, YouTube's being weird sometimes. Would I like to play the journey? Oh, that's right, you don't have to play the tutorial. Oh, that's such a nice feature of this game that I completely forgot about. Let's go ahead and play it. You know, not everyone here has probably played this game. In fact, I would think that this one's probably going to be the least played, since my fan base runs a little bit younger from covering Zelda and stuff. Speaking of Zelda, do you like my mug?
Brave soul who fears not death.
Add a little bit of milk. Sorry, it's morning for me. Very, very early morning. So, I gotta wake up. I don't have a stirring stick. I'm just gonna use my finger.
So that
There we
you
go.
may lull the old one back to slumber.
I forgot that you don't really select a class in this one. Or maybe you do, but I just forgot. Anyway, I'm just going to play a pretty straightforward character. We're not going for anything too fancy for these run-throughs. We're just enjoying ourselves. Oh, our first enemy. Okay, let me make sure this sounds okay, because I found out yesterday how meaty this game's sound effects are. It's not really a game with much music, but when you slash or break boxes, they really let you know it. It is quite loud. Like I might need to turn it down on my headphones, it's so loud. I forgot to check the message. Ah! Just gotta reacquaint myself with, the controls are the same, but PS3 controller feels so different after using the PS4 for a long time. How do you change your name? I don't know. Are you on the website? I see that you're Lucas. Yeah, your name changed. Oh, speaking of stream, I'm running a new stream app. How do I... Okay, it looks like, yeah, chat is coming in on the stream. Okay, yeah. Cool, so that app is working as intended. Let's see, if I put my video down here for Dark Souls, then it's going to kind of cover my inventory. So I guess what I ought to do is move my video a little bit. How do I adjust it while it's live? This app's kind of different. Editor? Okay. I guess we're gonna need to move my video over here. About right here? Yeah. That way I'm not blocking anything on the UI. Pretty sure that nothing ever is really gonna go there. Okay, and to be so that I can actually read the stream chat, I gotta zoom in on twitch.tv. Okay, anyway, let's see. What's this? Oh, some crescent moon grass. Nice. Okay. Anyway, people who have joined me, how are you all doing today? Thank you for jumping into this game, which I'm sure will be the least popular of the ones I stream. But I love the heck out of this game. That's right, I gotta touch the stone. Oh, and then we have our fight with, gosh, what was his name? Vanguard. A little backstab in there for you. Well, good. Welcome, not a good name. Lucas. I think Noah's here as well. Oh my. Trying to think, what kind of character do I want to make? One of my favorite types is making like a full strength character and getting one of the hardest hitting weapons in the game. And then just watching it as it tears through most health bars with a single hit. Kind of becoming a one-punch man of sorts. Oh, it's Henry! This took a bit of getting, but I'm finally able to see y'all on Twitch. I'm sure you'll recognize me by my real name, Henry. Yeah, I recognize you, Henry. I might even know your last name. Okay. So, the push does exist in Demon Souls. Come on, man. Oh, this guy's really playing it safe. I might need to break his stamina. I guess they want me to use two hands to break his stamina. Or I could just stun lock him. Got him. I missed this, but where is Noah? He's our god in Lear. Noah? Do you mean my master? Or, my master? By the way, there is a way I could set up, like, donating to just, like, my PayPal, but I didn't really have time to set that all up. But there is a Twitch donation service. I think it's called, like, Giving Bits or Cheers. But in order for me to unlock that feature, I need to stream for a certain amount of time. There's kind of an achievement system that unlocks certain abilities for broadcasters and for viewers as well. So, yeah, I have to stream for at least 8 hours and have an average viewership of 3 people, which is a pretty easy bar for me to clear. I have at least that, even on this new website. So yeah, I streamed for an hour yesterday. I'll be doing probably 2.5 to 3 hours today. Might do 3 hours, since this is the initial stream. I want to give people a taste for what's to come. And then, I guess that means by the middle of the week I'll be able to unlock bits. So y'all can promote and promote me if you want. I would certainly appreciate it. Yeah, you want to subscribe? I may not have that feature yet because I'm so new on Twitch. I made this account a long time ago, but I never really used it. Oh, it's the Vanguard fight, the kind of you're supposed to lose fight. Like, if you take him on, it's more winnable than the fight in Dark Souls using the broken sword, but it will take a long time. He doesn't really have any special features either. Maybe if I dual-hand, it could go a little bit faster. Oh yeah, it does. Ouch. I've never actually killed him, to be honest. Although I've definitely made it way longer. What does Soldier's Lotus do again? Increase my stamina regeneration? Yeah, there's definitely way more of a chance to kill this guy. Except my character's got kind of a fat roll. Woohoo! Yeah, of course. He really speeds up his attacks there at the end to get you. Well, either way, Henry, I'm glad that you're here. I'll remember that you are not a good name on Twitch. That's easy enough. Anyway, I see some other people are joining in. Even if you don't join the chat, thank you very much for joining me. And so we finally made it to the Nexus. Oh, her sound is kind of choppy. Maybe because my disc is getting kind of old. May strength be granted. Maybe she was always like that.
Let strength be granted so the world might be mended.
I do like this girl's voice acting.
So the world might be mended.
I'm checking if everything's going okay.
This is the Nexus.
It holds the land.
It holds together the
land of
northern land of
Boletaria.
Boletaria.
They clearly just hired someone with an
Thou canst
accent,
not
but...
exit the Nexus.
Or maybe she's just really, really good at emulating one. Each of the 5 Archstones. Oh yeah. See, originally there were 6 Archstones in the Nexus. And one of them is broken, which apparently leads to the land of the Giants. As you might know, Giants feature very heavily in the Dark Souls series, so it's kind of a link. Although this could have potentially been one of the first DLC for the Souls games. Demon Souls received no DLC and actually was not very successful in its day. Hello, Akiba Ferret.
I'm Stockpile Thomas. When the Scourge came, I didn't know what hit me. When I came to, I found myself here, in the Nexus. My wife and daughter fell victim to the demons.
I'm just gonna talk to some people around the
I would
Nexus.
be worthless in battle. At the very least, I hope to lend my assistance to you brave slayers of demons. I would be happy to lighten your load and look after any excess baggage.
Okay.
Best of
So
luck.
he's kind of the bank or the safety holder.
You new here?
Here we have a blacksmith.
You here for my services? My name's Baldwin. Just an ordinary blacksmith. It's simple. Just bring me all the souls you can. In trade, I'll give you weapons, or forge ones you already have. With your souls, I can eke out a living. And with my weapons, you can go on living.
Not a bad
Not a
deal,
bad
eh?
deal, huh?
Oh, so
Not
happy to be playing this
interesting.
game again. Here we have...
Oh my.
What's your name again?
How has this happened? Has God abandoned us?
Pretty sure
for
she
failing to
sells
show
miracles,
proper
or whatever they're
respect to
called in
King
this game.
Elect? Oh, Umbasa.
Yeah, Umbasa is the god, so...
Oh.
I guess she doesn't have anything else to say to me. Is there anyone else here? Nope. Oh, the Crestfallen Warrior, that's right, the very first one of these.
Well, you slipped through the fissure too, did you? You came for demon souls? Or to save this land and be remembered as a hero?
I feel like his performance definitely improves a lot in the next game.
Hunting for demons? Try one of the
I was thinking I had to go talk to the Monumental, but that comes after I finish, eventually, Stage 1. Which also might be the longest stage in the game, Boletaria. You gotta do it all before you can even level. And potentially you may have half health through all of it, but very, very early on you get a ring that brings you up to 75% health when you're in this soul form. Ah. Oh. We broke 10 viewers. I'm happy about that. Thank you for joining me, everyone. Well, I'm glad to hear that, Akiba Ferret. And thank you for following as well. Oh wait, that's Lucas who followed me there. Okay, how's the best way for me to monitor my own stream? I'm not even sure. Might be good for me to see chat when it comes up onto my live screen, but then I can't scroll through the past of it, so that might not be best, actually. Okay, first things first. When you start a stage, always look backwards and see what's behind you. In this case, I know there's some loot here. Ah, some moon grass. Let's take a look at my inventory. Heals you. Okay, so that heals bleeding. Okay. Da 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 da. Oh man, this armor's pretty heavy. I usually like lighter armor. Ah! I was looking at chat. I wasn't really paying attention. When I think about the Soul series, is a pretty good game to stream to, because there are moments of intense, you know, focus, like boss fights and stuff, which everyone really wants to watch, and so they're sort of the highlights. But then, in the slow times, you have time to look down at your chat and still interact with people. As a small-time channel, I actually do have a chance to look at chat and respond to the people who are watching me. I think I'd be happy if we could get up to 20 concurrent viewers on this stream today. If you can, if you have any kind of social media, share out that I'm doing this stream. It really helped me build a following here on Twitch, since this is pretty much day one of me officially switching over to here. So that's my goal, 20 concurrent watchers. If it sinks back down to like 10 after that, I'll still be happy to hit 20. Just so at least 20 people know that I'm here, I exist on Twitch now. And they can also see the streams and judge for themselves if it's the kind of thing that they're into. Wow! I see lots of channels run second streams. Some do it on YouTube, although most do it on Twitch. And it's always a little bit sad. Some people don't bother with that content, but when you watch the streams, you realize that those streams that those content creators are doing, it's some of the content that they're most invested in doing. They seem to have a lot of fun with it, even though it doesn't give them as much of a big following boost on YouTube, yeah. Whoa! Okay, here's one of the first ambushes and insta-death pits. Goodbye. Goodbye. Well, that worked out. I'm gonna try the little push move. I never really used it that much in this game. Oh yeah, it works just like Dark Souls. Yeah, that can make some things easier, actually. In Dark Souls 1, there's a part where you have to fight skeletons that can come back to life unless you kill the necromancer who's reviving them time and time again. And so you can either get a holy weapon, which may not be that strong for your type of character, or you could just push them off cliff using constant push, push, push. If you play these games and you don't know what that push move is, it's not really that well explained, but you just kind of do it's kind of like doing a smash attack with forward and R1 like that. Just for small talk, what are your guys' favorite Zelda games? To give me something to talk about, I might kind of reminisce on the Zelda series, since the Souls games are pretty similar to Zelda. It's kind of a more combat-focused Zelda game. Whoa! I don't want to be right there when both of those guys are open to attack me. One more hit on this one. Got him. Is his friend dead? Yeah, he is. Okay. So my first Zelda game was A Link to the Past. I never owned it, but my buddy, I think his name was Nick, my buddy in elementary school loaned it to me. I would go to his house and watch him play it a whole lot, and eventually he let me borrow it. What was it, Paul? I think it was my friend Paul who owned it, actually. And so, yeah, we would talk about the game and play it together. And that game really formed a lot of my best memories. That was kind of when I realized, like, oh, I really want to play lots and lots of games. You may notice at the end of all my videos, I have a little 20-second stinger where I have just an end screen, some music, and that's where I put links to my different channels and stuff. That's the title screen from A Link to the Past. And actually, when I saw this, when I was shopping just at some random store in, gosh, was it Ronda in Spain? I had to pick this up. It was kind of like a geeky store, and it's one of the best things I've ever seen. I love it. It fills me with so much nostalgia just looking at the old Super Nintendo logo and some of these old markings. Like there's the seal quality here, like this like little purple piece, these like yellow dots, this little symbol right there. It brings me way, way back to my youth. So A Link to the Past is probably my favorite Zelda game, although mechanically I think I enjoy Majora's Mask more. I think it's probably the best Zelda game. And for me, is a pretty well done 3D Zelda. For me, the best 2D Zelda is A Link to the Past, although I think maybe A Link Between Worlds is slightly better. Just because not everything in A Link Between Past, A Link to the Past, A Link Between Past, A Link to the Past has aged super duper well. Like some of the controls, and I'm not sure that needing to, like, Link always swipes with his left hand, so you kind of have to be slightly positioned above a knight on a horizontal plane so you can hit him where his shield isn't. I'm not sure that really works too well. So, oh, is this where the trap is? No? No. This is a different trap. This is where you have to deal with people throwing fire bombs at you above. God, the sound effects in this game are so chunky. Will you stream Link's Awakening when it releases? Yeah, absolutely. Actually, one of my first uses of Twitch, when I started to realize that I could actually have a fan base that I could enjoy interacting with, was when I streamed Link's Awakening way back when. There's a lot of good times in that stream that I kind of want to relive. So I thought I might do an original Link's Awakening stream. I can't remember exactly when the Link's Awakening remake is made to come out. If it's in the summer, I may have time to get to it. But it's going to be kind of a Souls spring. Spring of Souls. Hey, that's a pretty good marketing term. The Spring of Souls. It sounds like a location in Skyrim or something. Is there an enemy behind me? No. Oh, that's right, there's no plunging attack in this game. Feels strange without it. Okay. So we're doing pretty well here. My character's armor makes it really hard for anything to get to me, even with such a low amount of health. I'm not really playing super well or anything. Whoa! Okay, let's drop back down here and get some treasure. The bastard sword. What am I holding right now? A short sword? Oh, I'm holding the broadsword. Oh, I also have a spear. Oh. Ah, but that doesn't increase my my roll speed. Do I have any... Nah, I don't have any other armor. In that case, I'll hold the spear just to use it. It's a great weapon for this area. Okay, so up around here is one of the game's sort of biggest secrets, or mysteries at least. And also one of the biggest challenges that I don't think I'm going to do, just because progress is more important to me than unlocking absolutely everything. Youch. But anyway, up and around this corner is a Black Knight, one of the stronger, especially at this point in the game, enemies. Behind him is this big door that you can't open for quite a while. You can open it early by killing a specific NPC, or you can complete his quest, which sort of finishes at the end of the game. Behind that door is Old King Doran. He's kind of this storied hero who sort of just seems to be waiting to help his nation again. Or I think, actually, no, he's there to guard a sword. And he lets people prove themselves against him by fighting him. He's apparently one of the toughest enemies in all of Souls, just because he has crazy stamina regeneration and he hits extremely hard. He's also very quick and wearing heavy armor, so yeah. I don't want to use this spear against this dude. We're just gonna do a little backstab. But yeah, you fight him, and once you prove yourself just by kind of like knocking 25% of his health bar off, he stops fighting and he lets you take this sword. Or you can keep on fighting him, which I think results in you getting some really crazy equipment. You get his armor, of course, but the equipment that he drops is especially good. Is this where the slimes are? Oh yeah, this is where they demonstrate don't use fire on fire barrels. Unless you want to end up like these folks. Okay, so I'm about to get the item that's gonna increase my health and just make my life a little bit easier. There's no invasions anymore because the server shut down, so you can go into human form all the time. So most people would avoid being human, especially if they're not playing like a PvP style character. But yeah, I can always go human all the time, which will sort of make this run a bit easier as well. It's fun seeing your full health bar fill up though. that firebomb? Yeah, I do have that firebomb in my inventory. Took him out. Yeah, you can break these barrels safely with your sword. Oh, they died from that little fall? Well, okay then. Alright, and we opened up our first shortcut. And we also got the Cling Ring, which, old ragged robes. Jade hair ornament. This jade hair ornament belongs to the wife of Stockpile Thomas. Unfortunately, she got killed. So you bring it back to him, and he gives you a ring, which I think allows you to hold a lot more stuff, to also help you from being over-encumbered, because this game does have encumbrance for items that you pick up, simply. Okay, and just like that, I have way more health than I did previously. So yeah, we're going to head back up to the battlements. And continue. Wonder how it works on Twitch that you can say stuff to me and have it highlighted so I can see. Someone type at ShaneBrained if you wouldn't mind. Let me see if that functions to alert me. I'm just so happy to be playing this game again. I love Demon's Souls. Love it, love it, love it. That moment where people realize, like, hey, I actually can do this. Usually in Dark Souls, that happened for me in Demon's Souls. Okay, what's the running and jump controls? No, that's not it. Oh, was there no jump yet? I think there was no jump yet. Did a little parkour there. Did you like that? Got a twofer. Okay, should be fine to handle.
That was a bold jump. A surprise indeed.
Okay, great. At ShaneBrained definitely works for me to
fend off these dreglings.
see my name highlighted. Yeah, if you want to ask me any questions, just do at ShaneBrained and whatever.
That was a bold jump. A surprise indeed. Well, now that you are here, pray thee, fend off these dreglings.
Okay. How many are left? 2. Okay, simple. Ah! Didn't mean to land on that fire. Is this Astora?
My thanks for your bravery.
What's his name?
I am Ostrava of Boletaria. Accept this as a
Ostrava, that's right.
gratitude.
Okay, we're not done with Ostrava just yet. We need to make sure that he doesn't get himself killed. Again, if you want to have a question for me, type at ShaneBrained and then ask your question. I can't tell if you're talking to chat or me. Okay, Ostrava, where you at, buddy? Yeah. Don't go picking fights. I think it just picked a fight, though. Whoa! He's fighting. Oh, he's actually kicking ass. I'm the useless one here. There we go. We work together.
Now I must go. There is something for me to take care of.
Cool. Ah, stop kicking that body. I want it. Half moon grass. Good. Okay, where are you going, Ostrava? We got some archers here. Well, I tried. I tried to make it so he doesn't get shot. Oh, Dredgeling. Got him. I'm really lucky I didn't hit Ostrava there. And there's some more dredgelings down here, I think, that I can firebomb. Really want to hit those barrels right now. Nah. What a shame.
What on earth are you
Sorry.
doing? Please, you must not.
Okay, no one else has fire down here, right? Ah, asshole. Okay, let's break all these barrels for safety. Let's see, we started it way back when we did our start 6 things and continue none of them recording sessions. Trying to remember that. Start 6 things and continue none of them. Oh, Demon Souls. Yeah, we did a little bit of it, but I don't know, I think we were looking for something to stick at that time. Also, I remember what you're talking about, Sid. We recorded part of this game, and then I found out that the background, like, sound of this game, something about it, maybe it's just the way that the PS3 registers sound going through the cable that I'm using, makes the background noise way louder than I thought. So, it was kind of like listening to our videos in a wind tunnel. It was nuts. I just saved your life. You're about to get firebombed, man. What? Did he just try to slice me up? Jesus. Ostrava, help! Ah, so there was someone throwing thought I saw an arrow come my way or something. Oh, yep, and there's arrows above as well. This is not really the ideal way to approach Ostrava, but I was just doing it to show off, I guess. Show that I could. Where's that dude shooting me from? The very, very top? Pretty sure this one doesn't have a crossbow. Whoa now. I didn't mean to drop down. Ah! Oh wow. Lucky block there. I didn't drop anything. Okay, gotta sort of reorient myself. And also pick up some stuff. What? Someone's still shooting at me? Really? Okay. Alright, make sure I didn't leave anything behind here along with Ostrava. I recall that he doesn't really wander beyond this area. Yeah, there he is. He's fine. Okay, yeah, good. I'm glad I went back for stuff. Scimitar. Crescent moon grass. Okay, I think I got everything. Is there something up there? Where Ostrava was standing? Yeah, there's some kind of item up there. Okay, I guess I'll need to make the leap again. That's fine by me. Where am I? I'm lost. Or is that's where... No. How did I... Oh, man. Hi, is that a marathon for Sekiro's release? It's complicated. I am going to be playing Sekiro when it launches, But I'm doing daily streams for a week straight, actually 9 days straight, because it also goes to next week, Saturday and Sunday. Just playing nothing but the Souls games, one after the other. And after that, I'll be streaming Saturdays and Sundays. And when Sekiro launches, I might do something special as well. So yeah, if you want to check out the old Souls games, before we get into the newest one, although Sekiro isn't the Souls game, I really have no idea what to expect with that one. You can watch me. This is partially to kind of welcome me back to my main channel. I run a YouTube channel. Oh shit! Whoa! This position is really bad. Hold on. Give me my stamina back, please. Okay. Got him. Phew. What was I talking about? Oh, right. So I relaunched my channel again after a short hiatus. And I changed the name. I was formerly ShaneBrained, and now I'm ShaneBrained. And back when I was ShaneBrained, I did a lot of streaming of Hyrule Warriors. And during those streams, I often talked about wanting to play through the Souls series. Including pretty much my biggest contributor really wanted to see me play Souls series. So I decided when I returned, I'd be doing these streams. Yep, I do run 2 YouTube channels. Although one of them's kind of a side channel, so I feel like I run one, but I just upload all the Let's Play content and these Twitch streams over to another, so that it doesn't overload the main channel. If I could, and people weren't so prickly about getting too many uploads, I would just upload them onto ShaneBrained. No problem, PT Kyle. No problem. Yeah, that's another reason why I decided to stream on Twitch. I don't know if PT Kyle knows my channel and followed me here from that, but on Twitch it's a lot easier to discover people just by the game that they're playing. Where YouTube kind of, you discover people by their channel, which doesn't really help for outreach, I think. Also, it helps that the main thing that people come to Twitch is for streaming, so no one's going to complain if you want to do lots of streaming. Like, oh, this channel's nothing but streams now. Meh. I always felt, just let people make the videos that they want to make. I was surprised at some of the negative responses I got to announcing my return. I guess I forgot that people can be... I don't know. Everyone's got an opinion about something, even if it doesn't... Even if it's like, I don't want you to make content that you want to make. It's odd. You were recommended to me on YouTube, I think. Well, good. Yeah, probably through your prior searches on YouTube. Twitch makes it so that it highlights a bunch of games that are currently being streamed by people online. Whoa! I forgot what the treasures are here. So we got another dragon. Let's see. Hey, Shane, glad you're doing well. Love your Fire Emblem playthroughs. Thank you. It's another reason why I changed the channel name to ShaneBrained. I wanted people to know my name and understand that I'm a person, not just random gaming YouTuber. So I like seeing messages like that. Dragon's definitely flying. I heard its wings. Or did it get canceled because I backed out into this entranceway? Oh no, there it is. Okay, it flew away because I got too close there. Normally I think he waits on that castle and breathes fire at you. Surprised by negative responses online. I thought you'd spent time on the internet before. I don't know. I guess I'm not cynical enough. I guess not. Amazed isn't the right word, or surprised isn't the right word. It's disappointed by the inevitability of that stuff. Dragon. Do your worst, dragon. Okay, so first he shouts, and then there's the fire. So I'm gonna run back where he was hanging out and see if I can't take just some of the early stuff. You can't get too close just yet. Did he just breathe fire again? Yeah, I think he did. Pretty sure this is an item that I want. One of these. No, those are just souls. Gosh, I can't remember. There's an item that I, like, always get from here. I cannot recall which one that is. Shard of Archstone. Full Moon Grass. Doesn't seem like it'd be one of those. That's some... Our poor Shane is still too innocent for the internet. I guess so. I'm just a simple Kentucky boy. Maybe it's... Which one of these items is really good? I cannot remember. It's a ring, maybe? Is there a ring that, like, increases defense? What the hell was it? I think I'm gonna take off all my armor and clothes. I don't think I'll survive a blast from one of those things anyway. I'd like to make content. You can. It's pretty easy. Let's see, so you can actually see... Wait, did the dragon leave? Oh, no, he's coming back. So you can actually see the dragon before it pops in, which makes this moment quite a bit more fair than the Dark Souls one, I feel. It might also be too easy because of that. I likely will after I'm finished with college. Seems like you'd probably be more busy at that time, though. At least most people would be. Okay, is this what I want? Purple Flame Shield. I don't think that's what I would want. There he is. The Ring of Flame Resistance. That's probably most likely what I wanted. So I got everything except for one of those items. So, and the other one, I have to get that dragon to leave before. And he doesn't leave until you get to part 3 of this stage. Okay, let's put everything back on then. Bastard Sword. Oh, that's right. That's not what I was using. I was using the Broadsword. And my shield. Soldier shield, yeah. Okay, we're back to where we were. But yeah, let me know if you need any advice when you get to that. Let's see. Not a good name is Henry, right? Henry. Okay, yeah, Lucas changed his name. Okay. Hello. Dragon's gonna be here soon. Okay. Those other soldiers are standing just out of the flames. So at least I managed to get one of these guys. Yeah, having started my channel at a time when I didn't even know how to make videos, I learned a lot of this stuff from scratch. Okay, dragon's gonna stay there. But I have this little window to peek at him. Looks like he's flying back. So we're gonna make our run. Hello, SS Silent Gamer. Silent Gamer. Silent Gamer. Not sure how you wanna go about that. Okay, run, 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 run. Ooh, epic dodge. Youch. Ah! Not where I want to be. Okay, this is the safe zone for that dragon. Okay, another one down. Dragon, you doing your thing again? Oh, good. Archer got burnt. I'm gonna abandon whatever those items are. They're probably not good enough. Silent Gamer. There's no T. Yeah, they're probably not good enough for me to go risk my life here. Want to avoid death as much as possible here. By the way, I've almost... In fact, actually, I've unlocked the way to the boss now. So after another shortcut, we'll be pretty much through this first level. Yoink. Little twang is very cute there. Oh, we're at 12 viewers. Want to get that? I want to get to 20 today. I would really like to see 20. Our highest was 13. I gotta show Twitch that I can have an audience. I guess it's been an hour into stream. I could retweet stuff on Twitter, although I don't have so many Twitter followers. Maybe I can beg Push Dustin to retweet me. He might be sleeping. He's on the same time zone as me. Oh shit! Okay. Showed him. Alright, I'll get to the front of the boss before I repost that I'm out here. I'm Gaming Master from Hyrule Warriors. Well, hello. Thank you for following me to Twitch. I really appreciate it. Okay, I got plenty of turpentine, which is going to make this boss pretty simple, I'd say. The boss is weak to fire, so as you collect all these fire bombs and turpentine, which applies fire to your weapon, it just makes it easier and easier for you. Oh shit. Quit wiggling! I once did a kind of Let's Play for this game. It was quite slow-paced, very informative style, but didn't go so well when I got to the Flame Lurker fight, and all of my footage corrupted, and it was around that time I began to realize that my capture card that I had bought was going bad, and I definitely didn't have the money for a new one. So I just couldn't record stuff for a long while, and by the time I could record stuff on my own again, that was back when Triss sent me a lot of stuff for my Hyrule Warriors footage. Some of my later All-Abouts, not the remastered ones, that footage was entirely captured by one of my, I don't know, friends. He's my friend now. I've even met him in person. But I then was just a fan of my channel named Triss. Yeah, I almost forgot about that. I did about 4 episodes. I had to completely try to repiece my Flame Lurker fight, but it just was terrible. I felt really ashamed of it, even though I really liked the tone of that Let's Play that I had been doing. But had to stop after that, after the Flame Lurker fight because of that. So yeah, I always wanted to go back and get back into this game again. Okay, so we open up our second shortcut. Hello, Stello. Thank you for joining me. Ooh, we're up to 14 viewers. Give me to 20. Help me get to 20. Okay, we gotta do a little bit of prep, and then we're gonna take on the boss. Okay, half moon grass, late moon grass. Let's put in turpentine and firebomb. That might come in handy somewhere, although the turpentine's gonna be more useful. Hello, DTA Vinha Tavan. Hello. Hello, you. Okay, let's see. What am I gonna say now? Still streaming. Day 1 of the Soulsborne Marathon. Help me get to 20 plus watchers today and RT this if you can. And then I'll put in the link to my stream. Twitch.tv/ShaneBrained. Okay. Should I retweet my own tweet? That's kind of shitty. I'm not going to do that. Alright. Do it, Lucas. Want me to get you to 20? I have multiple accounts? No. I don't want to fake it. I want actual people behind the accounts. It's not a number. I want 20 people. Oh, it feels weird to not have a cutscene for the boss. It's kind of nice at the same time. Okay. Let's start with some fire bombs on this guy. Gotta wait for an opening. This is a decent one. Oof. Okay, so now we need to kind of hang on the edge. Pretty much always gonna have my shield up. Oh, lots of these guys are dropping off. Woof! Yeah, that's why I have my shield up. I need a chance to strike. Now! Another one? Okay, two slimes down. This seems like a good chance. Eek! Ah, shit! Okay, I'm gonna keep on rotating around him, looking for another good chance to strike. How about now? Nah, he's on his face shield. Oh, shit! Oh, now! Okay, 2 more down. Okay, right now? 2 more down. Ah, this one attached to him. Oh, this one's unwary. Okay, we good? Woof! Alright, Phalanx himself is pretty exposed. Oh, my turpentine ran out, so I might as well eat some grass and reapply. Although I need to get some space. Ooh, this is a cool boss. He's quite easy, of course. Some of the bosses in this game are really hard, but some of them are really easy. But it's still a fun encounter. It really gets you thinking. Oh, you got back into Paladins, Lucas? That's great. I kind of been out of it for a bit. But I want to get back. I haven't played with 2 of the new champions. In fact, they just announced a new one. Lex's son from the future. So he's like older than Lex. What is his name? And he's a kind of tank. Anyway, Paladins is great. You play it on Switch or PC? Some of these slimes are crawling over each other. I'm gonna see if I can kill all of the slimes before finishing Phalanx. When you kill all the slimes, you see he's just this goop monster that can't do anything to you anymore. He literally cannot attack. Okay, what time is it? 8:39. I've been streaming for almost an hour. After the boss, I'm going to do kind of a stretching break, bio break, and all other stuff that I might want to do. You know, like a 2-minute break, like I've done before. It's good to stay healthy. I majorly injured my back last week, and so, yeah, I have a understanding of the importance of good posture and back health. It's important, y'all. I'm probably older than many. But still, it's important. You play it on Xbox, I see. Yeah, I guess Xbox One. That's one new console that I didn't get. Okay, so we killed all the slimes, and there is the boss. Completely harmless. Yep, all he does is try to run away from you into a corner now. Yeah, pretty interesting first boss for this game. What happened to my back? I wasn't sure what caused it. So I had some family visiting. My wife's mother, her mom. I guess it's my mother-in-law. Yeah, and her husband were visiting. And I helped them move some stuff back to the airport, moving their bag. I thought maybe I'd hold it lifting their bag, which was quite heavy. But then I remembered earlier in the week, I decided to kind of flesh out my my cocktail bar. So I bought basically all the ingredients that one would need for that. I bought a bottle of vodka, rum, 2 kinds of whiskey, gin, kind of a mint liqueur, Kahlua, all this stuff. And I carried it all on my back for several hours as we walked through Shibuya going shopping with their parents, or with their mom. And I'm pretty sure that's what did my back in. It was really painful. Just to like lay down and breathe was extremely painful. My wife, who's a pretty clever sort, she looked up online like which muscle I'd hurt and what's a way that I could sleep. And so I had to sleep in a very specific position and also stand up and sit down onto the bed in a specific position, lay on my side, put a pillow between my legs, and then lifted my legs up as high as I could. And once I did that, I instantly felt the pressure relieved off my back, and I could sleep. And the next day when I woke up, it wasn't really like that anymore. So I think it was like, you know, like pulling your arm or something, and you just, it's so painful in the moment, but then once it relaxes, it's like, oh, well, I'm fine again. Pretty sure that's what happened to my back. Wasn't a good time. Okay. Let's head back to the Nexus, and hopefully my story of hurting your back, of hurting my back, encouraged you to also stand up and stretch. So I'll be back shortly. Where's my Tingle? Where are you? There we go. There's a little cutscene here. Y'all can watch it. Tingle, just...
Welcome back.
Okay, I'll put Tingle here. Should I make him small?
The monumental awaits the above.
Put him on the couch there? Sure. Okay, anyway, be right back.
The monumental will explain the nexus to thee.
Alright, I'll be coming back soon. There's not much milk left. Not much coffee left. If you want to eat my one, maybe I have coffee. There's a tiny bit left, unfortunately. We can make more.
I want black coffee.
Well, there's enough milk to make it kind of half and half, I suppose. Okay. Let's continue. Yeah. Huh? Of course. It's a stream. Doesn't stop when I go to pee. Alright, Tingle. Get out of here. Alright, so I'm pretty sure, based on where I am in the game, that I need to go talk to the Monumental. So, let's do that. Oh wait, do I need to talk to her first? Hi.
The Monumental awaits the Monumental will
Okay, the Monumental will explain the Nexus to me. Yep. There was a really cool feature in the upper parts of the Nexus back in the day. This big room right here used to be completely covered in statues. These statues were like the top players of the game. So you could go and look at the statue of a player. They were like, yeah, all along the edges here where I'm running. There was statue after statue after statue of player. It was a really cool feature. Of course, most of those statues were bullshit players who had cheated or used exploits to get ridiculously high gear or to do this or that. And, you know, all of their stats were at like 9999999. But if the feature had worked as intended, it would have been excellent. Oh, you know who I should put here instead of Sleeping Pikachu? I should put Detective Pikachu. For Christmas, I got the best amiibo ever, which is the Detective Pikachu amiibo. He's fantastic. If you haven't seen it in person, it's great. He's gigantic. I think I went too far. Where is the Monumental? Yeah, here, the only living one of these people here is the Monumental.
We have long awaited you, Slayer of Demons.
Put a ferret there? Ferret there?
I am one of the Monumentals.
Ferret or a ferret?
We preserve the fabric of reality. There is something thou needest to know. Once, we too, a scourge of demons faced. In the distant past, under a benevolent rule, the world was united, owing to the soul art.
Take the laundry and then...
Until a lust for power caused the awakening of the old one.
I'll be streaming so much this week that if we let it get in the way of stuff we gotta do, it's not gonna be very good.
Faced extinction at the hands of the demons.
Yeah, it's a really cold day today.
Thanks be, we were able to lull the old one
yeah, I feel it.
to his slumber. yet only after the loss
Got my
of
feet under the
innumerable
kotatsu.
souls, and half the world lost, erased by the fog. In order to mend the fabric of what land still remained,
Put my
we
blanket on.
entrusted
Ugh.
6 elders
Ooh,
with 6
it's warm.
precious archstones. One to the king of a small yet diligent land. One to the king of the burrowers underground. One to the wise queen of the
Oh, really?
great ivory tower.
Is it raining?
One to the chieftain
Okay.
of lost
Hang on where
and
the towels are.
ill-fortuned souls. One to the shaman.
Alright, see you in a bit,
the
Lucas.
tempest-worshipping shadow men. And the last to the great giants of the northern lands. The archstones were placed at nodes across the earth. We contained the old one inside this nexus and banned the soul arts. Finally, we became monumentals, half-living sentinels of the fabric of reality. Alas, the other monumentals have perished, and only I remain.
Cool. By the power of the monumentals, the 4 sealed archstones have been released.
Now it is your turn. If not, the deep fog will absorb all that we know. Have you the strength to accept this?
Yes, I accept the mission.
Yes, we are fortunate indeed to have you. Now, go forth and destroy every last
Okay.
demon. The old one, without demons to feed its souls, will a new servant seek and lure you to its bosom.
Okay. So now we got our mission from the monumental. By the way, I'm curious for people who are watching, what is your experience with the Souls series? Are you big fans of it, or you're just here to watch me as I'm going through the stream marathon? Let me know. Are you gonna put Detective Pikachu there? And Piranha Plant? Oh, am I giving spoilers? Sorry. I'm not good for that. Okay, let's head down to the Nexus. We get to level up for the first time. You want me to set it up? Nice balance. Beautiful. Huh? Want your head to be on the stream?
No, I'm looking at position.
It's fine. It's viewable, I think. Never played or even seen gameplay of a Souls game until now. Really? Wow. Interesting. I assume they were pretty much everywhere by now. I guess if it wasn't your type of thing, or you never really looked at it, you could avoid it. I don't know, these games are great.
Brave soul who fears not death.
It's kind of a slower paced,
Prithee,
methodical experience.
lull the old one back to its ancient slumber.
The maiden controls inhuman souls. This power allows her to aid those who slay demons.
What is it? Dost thou seek soul power?
Yes, I do.
So be it. After all, thou requirest strength. Go forth.
Alright, well
touch
thanks
the
for letting me know,
demon
Henry. How about
inside
everyone
thee.
else? What's your history with the Souls
Let
games?
these ownerless souls become thine own.
Okay, I seek soul power.
Mind key to life's ether. Soul of the lost.
Okay, before I level up,
I am
I'd
here.
rather use my souls for equipment that I want.
Oh, good day to you. I can afford.
Okay. I like the broadsword well enough. And apparently I can make it into a +1. Let's see. Alright, so... Stat bonuses. Which one of those means strength?
No interest.
Those icons are something else. Okay, strength is like the claw thingy. Dexterity is like 2 bits of wind. Magic is coming up, and the faith is like that. Okay. So the broadsword gets more of a bonus. You can see stat bonus E and then D. So it gets more of a bonus from dexterity than strength. So if I want to raise this kind of weapon, it benefits me to have a mostly even split between strength and dexterity. Still not sure exactly what kind of weapon that I want to have. Actually, now that I think about it, it would be rather unwise for me to raise strength first when I can get a weapon that doesn't require stats for scaling. Hello, really cool username. Funny name. So rather than going for strength or anything right now, I'm just going to raise my vitality up to 20. That'll be like priority 1. There we go. The higher your health, the more chances you are to deal more damage. You know, changing your damage from doing like 37 per hit to 40 per hit is not really going to do so well if you're getting hurt all the time and you can't survive long enough for that little bit of extra damage to really count up for much. Okay, I don't need the cling ring right now, but I might as well use this fire resistance ring. And since I don't have anything else there, I'm just going to put... Although that will also increase my load, so yeah, nah. Okay, arrows and stuff don't take up any space like that. Okay. Thanks, Gimme. I thought we were doing a thing. Alright. How much souls does it cost to upgrade my broadsword? It costs exactly 500. Okay. I'll upgrade this broadsword for later. I like this kind of weapon. It's very classic Souls. Alright, so rather than going back into Boletaria, we're going to stop at the Tower Queen now. We want to go to this location, the Archstone of the Shadowmen, and go to the Shrine of Storms. Just know that this is the Dark Souls of blank meme. I've played all the Souls series plus Bloodborne. I didn't like Dark Souls 2 as much. Love Bloodborne and DS3. Yeah. Bloodborne is really the highlight of the franchise. I hope that I can get to it as soon as possible. For many people, it's their favorite, and for good reason. If you're not super into the fantasy aesthetic, but you really like more interesting kind of Victorian-style architecture and stuff, then that game is a triumph. Oh man, my roll is so fat. I should be doing more dodging. We're just here for a single weapon anyway. So there's the Archstone that I can take to get back. Picked up Dynasty Warriors 8 for Switch. That'd be a really good Switch game. I have it on PC, I believe. If you know anything about Demon Souls, you probably know why I'm here. I'm here for the Crescent Falchion. That is a enchanted weapon. Enchanted weapons don't benefit from most stat scaling, and they're usually for, you know, magic users who aren't going to be raising their strength or dexterity much in an average playthrough. So they start out with very, very high initial strength, but they don't scale too much higher than that because you're likely going to use that in conjunction with Archer dude. You're likely going to use that kind of weapon in conjunction with your own spells to have more than enough damage. Whoa. These skeletons are very punishing. Whoa! Shit! For new players. And for me, apparently. get away from that other one who's shooting arrows at me. Taking this guy one-on-one's not so bad. What do you need, Kimmy? Need my phone? Okay. I'll give it to you when I can. Now I can. Here you are. Whew. Made it through that. Playing through FE13 right now. Fire Emblem 13. That is that considered Echoes or one of the Fates games? Let's see. 11. Wait, 11 was Shadow Dragon. Or was 11 Awakening? I can't remember. What number is Shadow Dragon, by the way? Oh shit! Ah, man. 2 of these. What's wrong? You forgot my code? Alright, give me a second.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Wow. My phone's got you blocked, Kimmy. Are you late? A little bit late, Noah. Been streaming for about an hour. A little bit over. More like an hour and a half, actually. Really wanted to get to 20 viewers. We managed to get to 14. 14 concurrent viewers, but that didn't last for much longer. God damn. I thought that guy that I just killed was the last of these skeletons. Before I got to where I wanted to go, but apparently I miscounted from my memories.
I remember them.
You remember them?
They're like ninja.
Yeah. Yeah. Very, very ninja-esque, yes. Goddamn archer. Enough of your crap, man. Oh, do I? Yeah, well, I did get shot. Oh, soda. I forgot about that. Alright, let me make sure it's not on the camera.
Who can have access
There you go.
to your phone?
I guess that's a good point. I know the size of viewer count doesn't matter. But I'd like to start growing people here since I'm just kind of starting on Twitch sort of officially today. Let's see. There's the Vanguard. Okay. Now, how do I get the falchion again? It's on a little cliff that's overlooking this general area where I was. Okay. Where are the arrows coming from again? I think it's in front of me. Yeah, it is. Aha! Here it is. So there's a rather strong enemy that's actually pretty easy to goad into using his big jumping attack. So I can just grab the falchion and leave. Like, see you. Goodbye. Is he following me? No, I don't think so. Felt like he would, though. Anyway, we're gonna return to the Nexus. The size of other things do matter, though. She's so cute, even though she doesn't have eyes. Okay, can I equip the Crescent Falchion? The answer is, let's see, I need a 9 in strength and a 10 in endurance. And it doesn't benefit from any strength or endurance. Or sorry, strength or dexterity. I don't know why I said endurance. It only benefits from raising your magic power. So it's as strong as it's going to be unless I start raising magic, but I have a feeling this isn't going to be a very magically inclined kind of character.
Thou seekest soul power, dost thou not? Then touch the demon inside me. Soul of the mind, key to life.
So in that case, I better start raising endurance.
Soul of the lost, withdrawn from its vessel.
Maybe I'll also get endurance 20, and then I'll start focus on raising my stats. But first, we gotta do kind of an unfortunate thing about the way that this game handles using items, that you can only use one item at a time. I have all these soul items that I gotta use one by one now. It's not too terribly bad, but it is a bit slow. It's actually faster than using them in Dark Souls. I forgot about that. Whoops. Oh, that's all of them. Really? It was that fast? Oh, no. Here's one I forgot. Okay.
Thou seekest then touch.
You know, I can't remember. Can you upgrade armor in this game? I think no. Let's see. Just upgrade weapons require... actually, yeah, you don't upgrade armor at all. You can repair armor, which I really need to do. Nice.
Do come back.
Okay, and also I need to talk to Stockpile Thomas.
I would be happy to lighten your load and look after any excess baggage.
I can't give you a donate button until I've streamed 8 hours on Twitch. I know you're dying for one.
When the scourge came, I abandoned my wife and daughter and fled like a madman. When I came to, I was in the Nexus. I haven't dared venture outside these walls since. I wish I could do more, but I am ignorant of the world beyond these walls. That can't... She says very little, but has a kind heart. She's just the age my young daughter would have been. The poor girl. Trapped here with her eyes occluded by wax.
You could set up a donate link.
If only something could be done to help her.
I could. But I'm not sure how to access that PayPal account right now. So, day one, we're not going to worry about donations. That way you have to come back to day two if you want to give me money.
If only something could be done.
I guess I have to exit out of here and talk to him again for him to realize that I have his daughter's hair ornament. Yep.
That hairpin. That belongs to my daughter. Then she didn't make it after all.
Donate Ganon.
My dearest little baby. May she rest in peace. May I ask you a favor? Would you mind giving up that hairpin? I'd like to have it in memory of my daughter. You're a saint. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, I mustn't forget. It's not much, but please accept this as thanks.
I had a donate Master Sword before, but I removed that button because I wasn't sure
I found it one day,
how it worked again.
Discarded on the main road. But it seems to possess a strange
A donate
power.
tingle would be good, yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah, maybe I just need to
feel
make some
you
new
should
art
have
for it, and I'll put it back in
It'll
place.
be happier
People
in
can
your
give me
hands.
bits, the Twitch system, or they can donate to my PayPal. Mostly, I don't have a system to realize when people have donated, so I feel bad. People just kind of have to say that they did. I don't know if the Twitch system can tell you when someone's donated to your PayPal unless you're using a specific stream app, which I'm going to be messing with more. In fact, the fact that chat is on screen right now has to do with me starting to experiment with that stream app. Anyway, I got a ring from Stockpile Thomas. It raises maximum item burden. So not equip burden, but item burden. So yeah, I don't have to worry about running out of space so much. Whenever I need it, I can have 55 more pounds to carry. Okay, we're going to continue raising our endurance. Hello.
Then soul of the mind. life's ether.
Okay, up to 16.
Soul of the lost withdrawn
And
from its vessel.
need about 1,200 souls for my next level. I guess we're gonna go to kind of stage 2-1. When do you get emotes? It's all unlocked. In fact, I just finished a something on Twitch. Let's see. I just unlocked something on Twitch. Gotta go look at my achievements there. Oh, wait, I don't want to go to Latria. I'm actually a little bit scared of Latria. I found it really, really confusing back in the day. Anyway, Stofang Tunnel is a pretty straightforward level. Bjor of the Twin Fangs. I'd like to design an emote when you get them. Sure, I think I'd be up to that. Oh, 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 Crystal Lizard. Come here. Come here. Don't run off the cliff yet. Gotta be kind of precisely placed so that I can hit him. Sharpstone, large hardstone shard. Nice. Oh. I was gifted a sub on another channel and got these. Those are cute. Yeah, I'm really glad that I switched to Twitch. Even though I could get more watchers on YouTube, it feels good to be on a website that's so specifically set up for all this stuff. Wow, she looks pretty weird. It wasn't my character wiggling like that.
Hello.
Is that a guy?
Souls. Souls. I trade fine goods for souls.
Yeah. Curly-haired guy. He sells upgrade materials.
You're want to play? Well, you've got to, don't you agree?
Yeah, so something that's really cool about this game is that each of the... What's this? Oh, it's just a message. Each of the areas of the game kind of has a different reason for you to go there. In the last level where I was, Boletaria, you get a lot of grass, which is the healing items that I've been using. In this area, you get a lot of upgrade materials from the enemies, you know, dropping stuff. Whoa. Oh, that rock lingers. That one lingered too. So you kind of have different reasons to sort of spread out your visits in the world once you really get started with the game. Like I went to the Shrine of Storms because they drop good experience there, which is a weird thing to say. But also they have good items there. Like there's another shield that I could get. It's a very popular shield called the Adjudicator Shield that allows you to get more stamina regen. A lot of people go with that shield for their builds. Oh shit, fat official. This guy's got lots of health, and he gets some super armor as well. Yeah, he has that quick fire attack as well. He can mess you up. Got him. But yeah, I want to tell you about one of my favorite channels on YouTube. Like, I feel like there's a lot of channels on YouTube I want to promote, but some of these channels really don't need my help. Like, who cares if a 20k channel is promoting someone who already has, like, 200k? But still, it's good for my watchers to know about some of the channels that I consider kind of really elite. Not like elite skills or anything, but like these are really, really, really good channels on YouTube. They make awesome, awesome content. And the one of those that I recommend for people interested in Souls is Matthew Matosis. Matthew Matosis makes some of the best content in general. Basically, every video that he makes is going to be fascinating. Very, very well delivered. He's got kind of a slower paced style. but every single, like, he doesn't go overly long. There's a lot of similar channels to his that actually sprung up inspired by his work. A different channel, which I also enjoy to a certain degree, is a fellow named Joseph Anderson. He's very clearly inspired from Matthew Matosis, but he makes good videos, but a lot of them are extremely long. If you were to compare, I was recently watching both Matthew Matosis and Joseph Anderson's God of War videos about the new Norse God of War. Matthew Matosis one is 45 minutes long. It has a lot of interesting things to say, and it goes really, really deep into some stuff, and it's consistently fascinating. The Joseph Anderson one is 3 hours long, and I feel like they both have about the same number of things to say. Joseph just really, really likes lengthening out what he has to say. They also recently covered 2 games the same way. They covered the same game in both longer-sized videos that I felt was really representative of how those 2 channels work. I'm giving recommendations to both of them. I definitely think Matthew is the better one between them, though. But anyway, so they both covered Breath of the Wild. Matthew Matosis just released his Breath of the Wild video this week. And there's a part in Breath of the Wild where he's talking about a certain point. But he's already made it clear, and it's obvious there's nothing really else to say on it. So he says, rather than belabor the point, I'm going to move on to a different issue. And I felt like, wow, that really says how those 2 channels handle their stuff. Because what Joseph does is specifically he belabors the point until, yeah, we get it. And he really makes sure that you fully understand every single nook and cranny of what he wants to say. Whereas Matthew kind of has an understanding of, like, yes, we get it. Let's move on to something more interesting now. And both of those can be good. If you have lots of time, it's fun to just listen to someone talk about something that you're interested in. But yeah, Matthew Matosis, he does have his own extreme longer form of videos, which he just calls, commentary videos. And he did a 2-hour one on Demon Souls, where he's just kind of, he eventually kind of called it a tour of Demon Souls, while he talks about interesting stuff at each point that he can. And it's a really, really excellent video. It's really, really laid back. It's fun to listen to and kind of go on the journey of Demon Souls with you. And it really expresses to you why this game was special. And there's a lot of design features in here that were extremely special that haven't necessarily been continued to implement it in the Soul series. Is that guy gonna attack me? No. Is he still not gonna attack me? Okay, I guess he doesn't want to attack me. That's fine. We can be friends. Yeah, I'm not saying... I mean, I prefer Matthew Matosis, but I think they're both excellent. Just by sheer number of hours, I've watched more Joseph Anderson, just because his videos are so much longer. And he also has a faster work pace. Matthew Matosis, unfortunately, is kind of similar to another great YouTuber, CGP Grey, in that his videos... They seem to take way longer than they should take to come out, but I think it's just because he's a bit more of a perfectionist. Joseph Anderson can sometimes make, like, really weird, bad arguments. A lot of those he's already been called out on, like, saying that some kind of game isn't a game in its genre because it didn't have that effect on him. It's kind of like not seeing things from other people's perspective. Like, for me, the Soul series isn't very scary, but if my wife Kimmy were sitting here playing the game, there would be lots of shouting and you know, like, not really wanting to proceed further because it's just such a stressful experience.
No.
Really? You want to play the Souls games then? Okay. So you can't say that, you know, this game isn't a stressful experience, because I don't find it stressful.
Because I see you play is stressful.
It's not... Wait, watching me play is stressful?
No. I watch you play and you got stressful.
Okay. Yeah, Matthew Matosis is another one of those channels that he's the originator of a lot of this style of content, but because his kind of work isn't, I don't know, headline grabbing. I don't want to say clickbaity, but I guess it doesn't work so as well into the YouTube systems as some of the people who have sprang up after him. A lot of the channels that were inspired by him are already much bigger than him. Take, for example, Red Letter Media, which is another excellent channel, which probably most people have heard of, because they're so influential. And Your Movie Sucks, which is a great, great channel, but obviously negativity on YouTube, I don't know, sells? Oops, standing on the wrong part of that. It's the left side that doesn't break. Oopsies. Anyway, negativity on YouTube really, really works into the algorithm. People like getting up into a fervor. I saw this on my top 10 worst weapons in Hyrule Warriors and top 10 best weapons in Hyrule Warriors, which there's lots of funny comments like, you said this is about weapons, why are you talking about characters? Because some characters only have one weapon, stupid. But anyways, yeah, the negativity really, really gets a lot more clicks than positivity. Haven't heard of Red Letter Media, really? Well, if you like movie reviews, they make some really good ones. They're not as in-depth, like, how do I put it? Their movie review series, Half of the Bag, wow, shit, I just cannot make this walk today, is very, very popular and well-regarded. But they started out with the, Best of the Worst. Yeah, they have another great video series called Best of the Worst, where them and a small panel of, like, 3 or 4 of their friends will watch 3 picked out bad movies. And not just, like, all the ones that you heard of. Lots and lots of, like, old VHS stuff. And then they'll discuss which one was the best for whatever reason. And there's some amazing, amazing finds there that can have, that can just be so funny to watch. Yes! Okay. Ooh, double dodged it. Okay, now that I got this, I really don't want to push him there. Well, it's gonna happen, so I just gotta deal with it. What's here, by the way? I forgot. Renowned Hero's Soul. Let's see, if I drop down now, I would be in trouble, so I'd better not do that. Although now I'm gonna have to deal with fireballs in places where there previously weren't fireballs. Alright, I'll get to that part later, I think. Anyway, I wanted to... Oh, okay, I need to drop down in order to unlock this thing. Anyways, I wanted to stress channels that I really like, or that I thought were extremely special. On the gaming front of things, Super Bunny Hop is one of the best gaming channels out there. Similarly to Matthew Batosis, he doesn't really belabor the points, although his videos are much shorter, usually ranging in the 15-minute range to sometimes 25 minutes, but he doesn't usually go longer than that. He has a really great one about Resident Evil 2, the original, versus the remake, and sometimes I wish he would go on longer because his writing style and delivery style is just so good. He's also really good at, I don't know, giving an interesting kind of presentation. About the only kind of merch he ever made was socks, and they were socks that have his face on it, just repeated in a pattern. And then this kind of hideous turquoise blue, but God, I wanted some of those socks. It's a little bit difficult to order them because I live all the way out in Japan. But, yeah, his video where he announced that you could buy George socks, because that's his name, George Weidman, was freaking hilarious. And his face on those is really good. That might be the inspiration for some of my stream thumbnails, where you see, like, my face put onto different characters. They might come from George socks, kind of subconsciously. I took that and I wanted to run with that joke. Caddy I used to like a lot, but it doesn't really appeal to me anymore. His delivery style I find to be kind of obnoxious. That's just me, though. Can't remember, something about... Can't remember what series it was that I was watching him, and I was like, you know what? I don't really like this guy that much anymore, so I stopped watching Caddy. Maybe he's better now, I don't know. Okay, where do I drop down again? Was it here? Yes, it was. Oh, hello, bad guy. The bad guys can actually hit you pretty hard. And they have lots of ore. Is that an item? No, that's a torch. At ShaneBrained, will you ever stream Persona 5? I think it would be great to stream sometime in the future. It is fun since I'm about to finish my first run-through. I would like to stream Persona 5. Currently, I'm setting myself up to stream about 5 to 6 hours a week, split into 2 days, after this stream marathon's finished, of course. And I think about how many weeks it would take for me to ever get through that. A game so long as Persona 5 that I'm not sure that I will. Maybe someday I'll announce a stream marathon and I'll do, you know, a week of streaming Persona 5, or, you know, 2 weeks where I'm streaming 5 days a week each to do that. I'm not sure. Oh, I want to show the developer phantom here. So, I'm not online right now. This game has been, the server's been closed for a bit. There was a nice last push right before they announced that they were going to cancel the servers, that all the people who play this game had one last online experience with Demon Souls. But yeah, that's over now. So that phantom keeps on repeating that action to kind of show you what to do. It's fun to see that stuff. Anytime you see any ghost or anything, that's definitely not another player. The developer put that there for you. But yeah, having a really easy time with this level. This sword is a great early game weapon. And if you upgrade it, or if you're a magic-based character, then it just becomes better and better for you. How do I get up again? I guess I have to go down in order to get up. Oh, there's a dude here. Hello. Ah, he punched me. Yeah, I tell you though, I'm gonna be starting to do longer series of reviews, you know, covering certain series. That's gonna be one of the first things that comes out when I start uploading regular videos again to my main channel. I said on the GamesBrained is now ShaneBrained video that I'm going to be waiting about a week before I do that, just so as many people can see the video. People may not click on to watch it, but they will see the video in their feed, so they'll know that ShaneBrained is who GamesBrained used to be. Especially since the general logo is quite different, and the GamesBrained logo is now just one of a couple logos that I use. I guess it's an icon, that's the terminology for it. Let's see. I have bad memories of this room. Is there some kind of bullshit in this room? Oh, yeah, these fire lizards can be punishing, and actually hard to hit. Okay, it seems like my double-handed R2 is a good way to hit them. But anyway, I was saying that I'm going to be covering series of games, and I want to do that with the Persona series. I really want to cover that, and especially I want to cover some of the spin-off games, like the fighting games, which I never really had a chance to play through the stories of, as well as the what was I going to say? The dancing games. I really want to play through the Persona 3 and 5 dancing games as well, too, although I don't think they really have a story mode anymore. The Persona 4 one is good. Don't like Pokemon. Wait, a really cool username. Is that Noah? Wait, no, Noah is the Noah friend. I didn't like Persona because I have garbage taste. Persona 4 is a very special game to me. 3 and 4, but especially 4. I am kind of obsessed with the kind of rural Japan style. So, I guess maybe people might think Persona 4's setting is purposefully dull, because it's set in rural Japan. But I adore it. Whoa! Back off, lizard. Not the dancing games. Why not? They're actually really good. I mean, the music of Persona is a big reason why to love it. Whoa! I mean, if I start covering the dancing games on my Twitch, well, just think about all the viewers. They'll never see it coming. Kimmy just cringed so hard. I felt it. Oh, these guys hit freaking hard. Although, they may not seem so bad because the first thing I did was raise my vitality so much. I feel good about that, by the way. Maybe I shouldn't. Okay. Will you ever do any Dynasty Warrior stuff? Like explain the weapons and the history behind them? Absolutely. Part of the good stuff about being able to cover more kinds of videos is that I can also do... Are you warm, Kimmy? Can you turn off the heat for me? I'm getting kind of hot. I can cover stuff like historical characters. And so I would like to do like a character study on Guan Yu. My wife, Kimmy, is from Taiwan. And so if you don't know the history of Taiwan, it's... I don't know. How do you describe it? Modern Taiwan was formed by a... after the Chinese Civil War, the Kuomintang Party? Yeah, they moved to Taiwan after basically losing the war. There was sort of an armistice, and then the war isn't really over, but it's not really fought anymore. I have so much Hardstone that I'd better put that back at Stockpile Thomas before I get much further. But anyway, the culture of most Taiwanese is very old-style Chinese, whereas China sort of moved... They still have that stuff, but they kind of moved in a different direction with the Communist Party and stuff, and the Cultural Revolution. So Kimmy grew up knowing all these stories as well. I mean, even better than we know things like the Arthurian legends. Like if you say King Arthur, Lancelot, Galahad, we get an instant picture in our head for this. Maybe we don't know the specifics, but we know some stuff. Morgana, you know, the Lady in the Lake, the sword, all that stuff. She grew up, but with the Three Kingdoms stories for that. So it was really, really fascinating to do a playthrough of, I guess we were playing Dynasty Warriors 8, and like we got to like control this character, and she's like, oh, this guy was really cool. He died in this way. It was super, super interesting to hear it from someone who kind of participated and lived in that culture, instead of just as an outside observer. Like, oh, this setting seems really cool, but I don't quite get it. Oh, now I got myself a shortcut, so if I want to go back to the Nexus, I can. But what I want to get is that item right there. Is Dynasty Warriors set in China? Yeah, it is. I'm not getting ultimate until they fix the online. You're not getting ultimate then. Yeah, I definitely agree. They are not going to fix that. But if you're really in for the multiple? What the hell do I want to say? The multiplayer experience, then that's probably really annoying. But they still can't do it very well. Hold on, we got a blacksmith here.
I haven't seen you around these parts. What does it matter? You need a blacksmith, show me some coin. If not, head straight for the door.
Let's repair our stuff.
All done? Let me gone.
Wait, does he have some interesting stuff to buy?
Let it be a...
Oh, he's not like a...
I'm busy. Forging a weapon.
Oh, I have lots of sharpstone. I guess I can spend some of this to make my broadsword stronger when I get back to it. Okay, I need more sharpstone and more stuff. Okay, well I got to spend lots of that stuff. But anyway, let's see, Smash is the multiplayer experience. I have Smash on my 3DS, it gets old so fast. Yeah, but I feel like the single player in Ultimate is some of the best single player stuff. I mean, personally, I am not a big multiplayer player of Smash. Not since I was in high school could I ever really consistently get that much people around for it. I guess I did play Brawl for a time in college, but with Smash 4, which had such kind of bad single-player pickings, I just didn't put much time into it. I lost interest myself really fast on that. But with Ultimate, like, the World of Light, it's just a big challenge mode, but it's a lot of fun for me to play through. And it's more fun than like Brawl was with Subspace Emissary by far. And so I've put more time, and also you have the what are those called? The stickers? They're not stickers. The spirits mode. Yeah, I have a really, really good time with it. So for me, Smash is a single-player game mostly. I don't really have that much fun because I don't know. I'm really uncoordinated when it comes to Smash. So playing with people who are better than me, I could learn to get better, but at this point, I don't think that I'm going to. And it's not the kind of game that I want to put too much of myself into. So for me, and I imagine lots of people who are not so much into multiplayer games, but still like Smash just because there's so much character and so much care and appeal to playing such a big roster game, that it is important for it to have good single-player content, and there are people that are into that kind of thing. I'm one of them. I think finding out what new characters are in Smash is more fun than playing Smash. Yeah, I understand that. Like, just knowing that freaking Piranha Plant is out, and that he's gonna get... Actually, just knowing that Snake is in the game, and that he's going to get an amiibo, is sort of enough for me. But, to be honest, playing Ultimate, it really is more fun than I've ever had playing Smash before. Let's see, to get this thing, I think I need to run? Yeah. Oh, what did I just pick up? Oh, I missed it. Ouch! Already I got cold again. Just for 2 minutes of not running that heat. I regret it. Put it back on. Sorry. Yeah. I thought it was really warming up. It's almost getting back to Sakura time. But no, it's getting cold again. Wouldn't surprise me if it started snowing outside. I said it wouldn't surprise me if it started snowing outside. They nerfed Snake's biggest asset? That's not his biggest asset. Yeah. Anyways. Let's see, what time are we going on? Okay, so we've been streaming for 2 hours now. So I think I'm gonna go till my time, 10:30. Whoa, shit! Rocks are gonna be thrown at me. But I think by me, the biggest asset is C4. Wait, not C4, the landmine. The landmine was, I felt overpowered. It was so sneaky. Now it sort of belongs to Isabelle and is way more fair. And also more mechanically complex. Let's see. Okay, I can kind of cut through these guys, approaching them from the back where they can't throw rocks at me. Or I could just leave. Wait, was that a shield I picked up? Oh yeah, steel shield, but it's really, really heavy. Anyone hear about that Mario Maker 2? Yeah, I did. I'm gonna look forward to playing that. Oh, back off. Too many strikes coming in at once. You asshole. That's my fault. Wasn't being careful. Time to eat some grass. Oh man, the frame rate is dying here. Whew. Pokemon Sword and Shield looks great. I'm really glad that the portable Nintendo console is now the console Nintendo console. It's priced like it too. A Switch basically cost the same price as a 3DS did when I bought one. That was a new 3DS. Hey Shane, what are you going to do if you can't finish all these games in a week? Well, it's what I'm going to do because I can't finish all these games in a week. Even 9 days straight of streaming, that's like 20 or 25 hours. If each stream is, let's see, 9, 8... Okay, it's about 27 hours if each stream is 3 hours long. So, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to continue them. When Sekiro launches, I'm going to play some Sekiro. But when that finishes, I'm going to continue. I'm going to see if I can have a good cutting off point. Like, if I finish Dark Souls 2, I'll definitely be able to finish Demon Souls, no problem. Demon Souls is pretty short. I finished it in 12 hours before. This time might even be longer because I know what I'm doing. Although I'm not playing an extremely overpowered character like a magic user. The 12-hour run-through was a magic user. So yeah, I'll be continuing them. Like, if you don't know, the stream times are 5:30 p.m. to 8:30, 8 or 8:30, every day until the 10th. And then after that, every Saturday and Sunday, you'll find me at the same time, also streaming about the same amount of time. So that's another 6 hours. So we'll get to Demon Souls and Dark Souls. I'll probably be able to finish Dark Souls. Especially because I just played through Dark Souls 2 times over rather recently. And I did that with a really, really weird kind of character. I was doing a Smo roleplay character where I, as fast as I could, I got to Smo. I got his armor and his hammer. And I also used the Great Demon Axe, which is one of the heaviest and actually the hardest single-hitting weapon in the game. And I just played through as heavy as I can. Like, I was pretty much at 99% equip load the whole time in that playthrough. And it was a lot of fun. I played through the game with a light character, magic... I don't think I've actually really done a very good magic character in Dark Souls. Maybe I could try that for the first time? I don't know, people tend to think that using magic is cheap in both Demon Souls and Dark Souls. It makes the game extremely, extremely easy. I'll be playing Remastered on Switch, so people watching can actually join me in co-op. I'll probably get invaded and die, but yeah, should be a good time. Stretch my back for a bit. What you working on, Kimmy? Okay. Okay, we're gonna get to the armor spider here. I wonder, maybe I can go back to Boletaria and do the second area there too. Yeah, I think I'd like to finish another area after this one, since I'm pretty much at the end of this one. Mostly. See, there's an item down there that I didn't get. Oh, I don't think I have to drop down to get it. Or do I? Oh yeah, there's just an entrance there. Yeah, no dropping down necessary. After streaming, though, I'm getting kind of low on grass, and just to make the stream go, you know, no grinding, I'll go back and grind a couple grasses in Boletaria after the stream is finished. Just on my own. No reason to clog up the stream with that crap. Oh, it's the fire room. So, we already learned that these fat officials throw fire in multitudes of ways. And this room is absolutely filled with explosive barrels. That first explosion isn't even enough for it. He's gonna try to throw another fireball at me again. Okay, it should be mostly safe to engage him now. What? Okay. Yeah, we can take him on now. So he's kind of in this weird corner. I can't block all of his fire damage, but if he tries to whip me, I can. Ah, super armor! Oh good, he's coming out. I think I can backstab this guy. Oh, he's got bleeding on him as well. Another benefit of using this falchion, it's like considered like a sharper weapon than most. So it has bleeding damage that builds up. It kind of works like poison, where it's slow chip damage. Better use some of my other things. Late moon grass, full moon grass. I'll equip as well. Is there anything else in this room? No. Let's see. Even after completing this whole level, I only really have enough souls for, like, a single level up, so I'm really not that concerned if I end up dying on this boss. Pretty much there. There's a little ambush here. The guy throws a rock really, really poorly in an attempt to hit me. I guess if you're just running straight forward, which you should almost never be doing in a Souls game, unless you know what you're doing, that could potentially hit you, but it's usually so far ahead. Okay, I don't think there's any enemies here. But there is an item, I think, up and around here? Yeah. Yeah, there is. Over here. What was it again? It is the Chris Blade. I think that's a blade that... It increases magic damage, so it's good for magic users to hold in their offhand. I like to roll around when I play Switch games. What about crawl around? Okay, time for boss number 2, the Flame Armor Spider. Not really that great at fighting this guy. And actually, this slow-ass character is probably going to get webbed rather easily. Oof. Should have had my shield up. Getting a little bit greedy with the amount of damage there. Oh, he's still not charging up his fire. Nope. Okay, 3 is too much, I think. Flame? Yes, time to run! So here you run as fast as you can back to the end of the tunnel to avoid that fire. Actually, I don't think I had to go as far as I did. Or maybe I do. Yeah, it's definitely reaching further into the tunnel than I thought. So he attempts to web you while shooting fireballs. I got webbed, but I'm close enough to him to start the kind of tanking portion of this. I'll go for 3. Just because I'm being greedy. Yeah, that attack is so weird that he does. I'm kicking his ass. Fireball time? Nope, still not yet. Whoa. Oh, sneak in a weak attack while he's doing this little attack. Alright, hit him again. 3, I have the feeling he's going to start charging up his fire. Or I could just kill him. That was easy. Let's see, I gotta go. Before I do, I like your videos and hope you do more where you explain outfits and weapons. Thank you. Not sure what series I'll do that on, but yeah, I like doing that kind of video. It's kind of my favorite thing. Okay. Big demon down, we're gonna head back to the Nexus, and I think we can do the second stage of Boletaria with the time that I have left. Got about 40 minutes left on the stream. Technically 45 minutes, because I started late.
Thou seekest soul power, dost thou not? Then touch the demon inside me.
Okay, let's seek our soul power, let's continue raising endurance. That makes it really easy for me to just, like, tank full-on giant armored spiders. Rather than equipping these, I think I'm just going to use them from the inventory. I might use these boss souls just for easy level ups. They're only really worthwhile doing that on your first run through the game. And since this is a new game and not a New Game Plus run, unless I specifically want the magic or the weapon that they can be kind of transmogrified into, that's usually a better use for them.
Thou seekest soul power, dost thou not? Then touch the demon.
Oh god, I love this game so much. It just makes me happy to be playing it. Okay, drop rate, physical defense. Everything raises physical defense.
Let strength be granted,
safer
so the
landing.
world might be mended.
Okay.
So the world might be mended.
If I'm doing sword and shield, then endurance and strength is rather important. I've actually never played through this game as like a classic knight. I always tend to go towards lighter builds. Even up to foregoing armor altogether just so I can get a better roll. Do I want to continue my vitality and endurance, or do I want to start raising strength and dexterity? I think getting these to 20 would be a good thing to do. And then go back to vitality and endurance. Like getting vitality to 40 is kind of a necessary. Actually, maybe the sooner I do that, maybe I should get it to 30. Not sure how I want to spend the next couple souls I'm going to get. Okay, I'm going to get vitality to 25. I'm going to compromise. Go to 25 with that first, and then start raising these skills.
Art thou done? May thine strength help the world be...
Her reading was kind of funny on that. Okay, let's deposit some of this stuff I don't need, so I don't end up becoming over-encumbered. Just a moment.
I can forge weapons for you.
What do I need? I need one more shard of sharpstone. Let's get that broadsword to +5 when I eventually go back to it. But what can I deposit? Some of these weapons that I'm not going to use, actually. Oh, that's right, the Crushing Battle Axe is good for strength-based characters. Also, yeah, the first level of each of the areas in this game has some kind of sort of unique weapon. It's kind of a regular weapon that's been upgraded in some way. For example, this falchion was upgraded to have magic attack on top of it. That's found in 4-1. That Crushing Battle Axe that I found is modified to be stronger for strength-based builds. That's found in stage 2-1. Poison resistance, cling ring. I actually never died in that whole level. I'm just too good at this game. Okay. I may take another break here for bathroom use, and then come back, and then we're gonna definitely finish stage 1-2. It's the second stage of Boletaria when I get right back. So let me find my tingle. Please don't go anywhere. Tingle.
They can use the restroom.
No, they can't. Only I can use the restroom. Okay, rather than putting Tingle on there, I'm just gonna put him here on screen. Where's a funny place that I can put Tingle? I can't have him there because then you can't see the BRB. So we're just gonna... Okay, let's make Tingle even bigger. Okay, we're just gonna have him sit in the middle of the screen. Fortunately, I can't think of a funny place to put him. Okay, be right back. Just leave my little stream hole. Okay. Stream hole? Yeah, my stream hole. Okay, I'm back. Okay, how do I move Tingle out? Okay, bye-bye, Tingle. Huh? What did I move? Is that the chat? Alert box. Okay, Tingle. There we go. Okay, I think we're good. Tingle, tingle, tingle. Alright, let's head to the second step of Boletaria. Phalanx Archstone. Enjoy your cake, Noah. Okay, so I want to head this way. So this stage I remember being pretty short. It's mostly a long bridge with a couple combat encounters. And some dragons. And then finishing the boss at the end will bring us to the end of today's stream. Yeah, I do more damage with this magic weapon against these guys than I did with the fire. And fire is their specific weakness. Yeah, even straight on, it just takes 2 hits to kill him. Same as from the back. So really no reason for me to even go around them. See anything in this corner? Nope, just a way around. What was this item? Anyway, if you're tuning in until the end of the stream, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. I got somewhat close to my goal today. I realize it's going to take a while to get my Twitch as big as my YouTube streams were. So it's all good. I just appreciate the people who join me here early even more. A little bit of favoritism for you. You can feel good about that. Let's see, is there anything back here? Just a dog? Oh no, it's to show you Estrada.
Hello! You yonder! Look at me. Again surrounded by evil warriors. Could you, perhaps, help me one last time? Clear out the soldiers at the far end of this passage, if it pleases you.
So polite.
The Lord's Path, just down yonder, has degenerated into a feeding ground
Thank you,
for
Lucas.
flying dragons. Have your wits about you.
Oh, hello, slime. I didn't realize there was still one kicking around. Okay, I do think it's dragon time. Can't recall if I think I need to be patient here. Dragon's coming soon. This is a nice warning there. All those crisped up bodies. Okay, and the dragon repeats this again. Go, 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 go. I probably shouldn't have grabbed that thing. That was greedy on my part. Yep, I deserved that. Ironically, it was healing items, and now I'm going to need to use healing items to make up for the healing items that I just picked up. Not worth it, I don't think. Ah! I knew there was another guy up here. Oh, 2 guys.
Guess I forgot about that. Leave me alone. Give me healing. Yay. Yeah, this really is the best place to go to grind healing items. Doesn't take that long to get a lot of them. Okay, let's go save our friend Ostrava. Okay, I remember there being some dogs down here. They're always kind of annoying to fight because they're so fast. Their attacks are kind of flaily, sort of hard to see coming. Oh, Ridgeling. It was dogs, wasn't it? Maybe not. Maybe it was dredgelings. Or maybe it was soldiers and dogs. I remember dogs. Whoa! Maybe it was just soldiers. Ring of gash resistance. That's good for anyone using swords. Or if I'm facing enemies using swords. Is that it? That's all, Ostrava?
Thank you. That makes twice. Thanks to you, I can now forge ahead. This is a token of my gratitude. Please accept it.
Dark Moongrass. Thank you. And again, I think I kind of need to make sure his way is clear. I think he wanders around down here. And up ahead, maybe there's dogs? There's dogs somewhere. I swear there's dogs. I hear dogs. Was I right? Yeah, there's barking. Good, I'm not crazy. Hello. Hello, pup. Oh, it's a dredgeling. God damn it. Where's the dog? Behind me? Above me? Whoa. And some of the animations in this game are slower than I remember. Like, healing takes way longer than it did in... Oh, there we go. Dogs. Oh, good. I killed 2 of them. Oh, wow. There's a lot of them. 4. Oh, 5. Okay, good. I was right. Okay. What else we got in here? Another archer dude. Okay. Oh, merchant. Howdy.
Good day to you. Care to look over my wares? Mostly stolen, but who's telling you?
Okay, what you got for me? Firebomb stuff. Let's see. For the Armor Knight, these aren't really going to be that useful. I kind of want to have a better shield, but I don't see one that I like yet. That's exactly the same armor as I have right now, so this guy really doesn't have anything for me. You can buy grass from him. That's nice. But, nah.
Hard times, eh? I'm sure you'll turn things around.
Yeah, I don't need anything from him. Okay, so this is sort of a different way of handling this level, rather than dealing with the dragon and the bridges. You can just kind of go underground for a large majority of it. I'm actually way, way further along and closer to the end than I was before. Oh, and I got a short bow. So if you have enough patience, you can just sit here and shoot the dragon again and again and again and again until it dies. I'm not going to do that. It's really slow. It takes maybe about 15, maybe 10 minutes of just shooting the dragon, waiting for him to come to the specific point where your bow can reach him. Whoa. Wow. Forgot about you guys. And my grass is up again. Yep. Yep, I got more than enough to continue me into the next stage. Okay, does the dragon attack this part of the bridge? I mean, probably. He kind of attacks everywhere. For some reason, I don't have any memory of him burning this part of the bridge. Okay, now I have a memory of him burning this part of the bridge. Okay, let's heal, so I don't end up dying here. Then we're gonna make our dash again. Ready, dragon? There we go. Let's go. Go, 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 go. Don't pick up the item. Don't be a fool, Shane. Just ignore it. Just ignore it. Okay, we got a little clash here. Clear these guys as soon as possible so I can just focus on the knight. Backstab? Nah. This weapon does such good damage that I got more than enough in there. Backstab! Yeah, he's dead. Yeah, you get so many healing items of different healing levels in this game that it really becomes easy to approach every fight with your full health. Healing systems in the Souls series are a very, very important part of it. Where the point is for you to really think about, do I want to heal or do I want to continue on a little bit injured? You can't always approach everything at your best, which is kind of an interesting part about it. It's something that makes these games memorable. Now the boss that I'm going to fight, there's really no shortcut to the end. Oh good, I got it. This lizard almost teleported away. These are kind of rare, occasional enemies that you gotta be fast to kill them, but then they drop good upgrade materials. Let's see, what else is at the top of here? I think some archer dudes are at the top. And maybe a few items? Yeah. What do we got here? Stone of Ephemeral Eyes. Those turn me into human form. Although I still haven't died yet. This is actually a pretty welcoming game for newcomers. I think Dark Souls 1 is a lot harder than Demon Souls. Just by, like, I don't know, playing through the first stage. In fact, I think the first stage of Demon Souls is a really, really good entry to Dark Souls. It's tough for a newcomer, but it's way more welcoming than the Undead Burg of Dark Souls, which is kind of the first official level there. Okay, time for a boss fight. I think he does have a little cutscene for it, too. Okay, first thing is to not fight him and just to run away. Although, I should probably do that with my shield raised. Okay, maybe not. Maybe I just need to run away. Okay, I'm gonna heal right now. It might take a little bit of chip damage, but it's better than dying. Okay, so first things first, you gotta deal with these archers before you can really have a fight with the Tower Knight. I want to say Armor Knight, but that's because I've been playing a lot of Fire Emblem lately. He's the Tower Knight, because he towers over you. He's kind of disappointingly easy once you understand how to fight him, but his design is really fun, and this whole encounter is super memorable. In fact, it's reused in Bloodborne. I don't know if Noah's watching right now. I think he had to go eat cake. But yeah, you may recognize this whole kind of boss arena style as the, what is it called? The One Reborn fight in Bloodborne. It's kind of a pretty close copy of this fight from Demon Souls. Okay. Oh. Damn it. That's too slow. Ouch. Okay, I think we're ready to take on Tower Knight now. Let's just heal back up. In fact, I can go ahead and take out turpentine, which is going to make my damage, my weapon a bit... Wait, I don't think I can use turpentine on this weapon, because it's already enchanted. Yeah, I can't. Okay, it doesn't matter. What else could I use? Ashstone, whitestone, grindstone, MP, bleeding. Nah, nothing's gonna help me. Time to just have to fight. Apparently you have a grand total of 5 viewers. Okay, yeah, I know. There was more before, but the stream's going on now. And it's also about to end! Shit. I could be doing this better. Yeah, the point is that you gotta attack his feet from the back and knock him down. I feel like that one's ready to fall. But he's not really in a good place for me to attack him when he falls down. Yeesh. Okay. Is he falling now? Yeah, he is. Shit. Could have been in a better place for that. Okay, now his head takes a crazy amount of damage. Maybe like 2 more hits and he'll be done. Oh, he's still alive. Well, he should die soon. Oh, damn. Oh, I got him. Somehow. Guess this little animation had to play out first. Okay. Well, that does it for the Tower Knight. And that's also going to bring us to the last part of this stream. So let's head back to the Nexus. We'll raise our levels up for a bit. You know, I was thinking about getting that grass, but just because I went back to Boletaria, I think I have more than enough healing to really last me through the later areas. So I guess tomorrow we're going to be playing through Latria. We're also going to go back to the Shrine of Storms. And yeah, we might get to the Valley of Defilement as well, which is the last stage. So yeah, we're making pretty good progress through this game. We've already killed 3 of the bosses. Oh, there's Ostrava. What does he got to tell us? Hey, buddy.
At its peak, Boletaria was a grand kingdom.
Huh, hype.
The king, his knights, and his subjects were modest and plain, but also steadfast and compassionate. In the distant southern kingdom, Boletaria was known as paradise on earth. But look at what has become of us now. I refuse to believe that this is what Father wished for our great land.
Okay. Wait, does he have anything else to tell me? Well, doesn't matter. Okay, I have a few souls. Some heroes' souls. Soldier souls. Unknown heroes' souls. Okay, so I said I was going to get vitality to 25 before I start focusing on my attack stats. By the time my attack stats are good, it'll be really a good time to switch away from this weapon that I'm using. There we go. That's all of my souls for leveling up now too. So we're at 25 vitality and pretty good endurance. So we're going to focus on strength and dex next time. Okay. Upgrade. No, I don't have the materials yet. Let's see. Anything from you?
Have you met the last survivor? Those fools revived the old one on a whim, and now they've trapped us here. It's all a trap.
Thank you, crestfallen warrior. Okay. Let's see. How do you emote in this game again? Oh, okay. Oh, you're supposed to use, like... There we go. You use the 6-axis controls. Alright, what's wave? You gotta hold down circle for a little bit. Cheer. Shall we cheer? Alright, yay! Alright, we made it through our first stream day today, everyone. Thank you very, very much for joining me. And again, look for me tomorrow. Same time, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, lasting for about 2.5 to 3 hours. So yeah, we're going to continue the adventure tomorrow. Share this stream, help me get it out, and yeah, see you tomorrow. Bye, everyone. And which button is it? Oh, it's this button. Okay, bye-bye.